Hey guys, MartyBoots here. Today I just want to talk to you about an interesting concept, an interesting fractal that has appeared in the market. You know, there's a lot of bullish people out there on Sol, and what if we were going to do something like we did back in 2019 on Bitcoin and actually fail on the pattern and roll over? So that's what I want to talk about today. Interesting concept. There's a few things. You know, the FTX has actually just approved the bankruptcy funding. Um, what if, the powers to be, as we'll call it, want to drop the market for when the bankruptcy money is deployed and then buy everything up very cheap. Okay. It's an interesting concept. I'm not saying that's actually the truth or whatever, conspiracy, but you can make your own thoughts on that situation. Now, Bitcoin back in the day here, 2017. Of course, we had that big bull run. Sol had the big bull run. We got the drop, we got the base, we got the drop, we got the base, and then you get this rally back up through the moving averages, and created that was a 61% retrace. Sol went a bit higher, and then this is the interesting fact. This is the interesting point here. When this white moving average broke, the market crashed. That was the start of the market crash. Okay. So if I zoom in here on Sol, we are just about to break it today. We are on the cusp, on the verge of a potential market crash, right? If the same thing is going to happen again. So if you look back at my videos, I made a video that Sol was about to crash the market. You need to scroll back, go to where is my things here? Yeah. So and check out my other videos, guys. How Pep will moon. It's following fractals now. Can there be a little bit of downside first, of course, but the fractals are showing us that there's very similar fractals to 2017 when the market actually mooned. So definitely check that video out. It's going well there. There was actually 5,000 views on it. But and the post I made right here. I made a post right here saying that Sol was going to crash the market before the market actually crashed, and this was the FTX crash. And Sol did crash the market because FTX went bankrupt. And I made this video before FTX went bankrupt. So because if you understand the pattern, if you understand the chart, if you understand the volume, if you understand the moving averages, if you understand the structure and where we were in the bear market, it told me that there still needed to be a flush out. There still needed to be a drop. Trading for 17 years, you get to know these things. You get to you get this intuition or whatever you want to call it. But you've been here before, you've seen it, and this is a very interesting situation to me. Now, granted, a lot of the coins do look good in the market, but the stock market is also kind of in a precarious situation with the rate cuts now. I think it's like 2 or 3 out of the last 5 times have caused stock market crashes after the rate cuts. Within 2 months of rate cuts, the stock market had started to roll over. So we are still within that window, within that period. And this is another very important point. The other day, after the news of FTX, right? We got the news of FTX bankruptcy proceedings working or starting to process or whatever it is, or got approved. Sol was up here. Now, FTX bounced over 70%. Why did Sol not bounce? Right? That is relative weakness. Sol should be bouncing in a market like that. So with news like that, the news, every single part of news in the market is irrelevant. Now, people might want to argue with me on that, but it is irrelevant. The reaction to the news is the critical thing, right? That is the important thing. That the news itself doesn't matter. You can have the most bullish news in the world, and the price can still go down. Apple can launch a new iPhone, and the price can still drop. Why? Well, because people knew that the iPhone was coming out here, but they started to buy it down here, and it's a buy the rumor, sell the good news, and then the price can drop. Okay, so it's a classic market. I just moved my window there. Sorry, guys. I don't know what you can see there. Yeah. Okay. I got my window back. Um, so yeah, extremely important, guys. And if you want some more videos, if you want some help, we have a fantastic community in there, guys. Amazing community. A lot of people have been in there a long time with us. We have amazing tools. We're building tools on daily basis, trying to improve our tools, indicators. We are, we're also building a platform to host lots of tools. SoftQuant, it's called, and it's got a lot of very powerful alerts, buy and sell alerts for people. It's completely free, 100% free. Come on and sign up. Come on to our Discord and sign up, and it's a completely free platform. And check it out. Some very, very powerful tools, and we are working on improving it every single day. It is in the early stages, but we have been building these tools for years, and now we are trying to put them all together in one platform for people to use. So yeah, come on and check it out. Yeah, and send me a message if you want me to make you a video, on an altcoin or assess the market or whatever. Come on in, just hit me up. So a couple of things I want to check here now, right? What is Sol doing on the higher time frames? What are we doing? Right. So this is a dangerous spot, right? See right here. This is dangerous. Right? Price can reject here, and it did reject here. What if we're gonna? Well, what if we're going to start dropping from here? Of course, but it still opens the door for downside in here to fill these wicks or whatever. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but this also has taken liquidity kind of up in the wick or created a higher low. People like to say different things about that, but created a higher low, and we're flipping red here. That's not what you want to see. That is not a sign of strength. That is bearish. That is it's not what you want to see. The market, Sol, is now bearish below this level, right? The Sol rejected. So as much hype and as much people want to promote it and say Sol is a new big thing and it's a Ethereum killer and blah, blah, blah. It's not. It's not right now. And that people just need to understand that fact, I suppose. Now, the other thing is, we are red on the quarter. Sol needs to prove itself. If Sol is actually going to do anything, it needs to prove itself, because we are sitting in this dangerous spot like Bitcoin was here, and this could start to roll over. Now, what was Bitcoin? Pardon me. What was Bitcoin looking like here? Right. So I want to go back. That's a 3-month chart, by the way. I want to go back here. Look at this. So Bitcoin and Sol done the exact same thing here, right? Different time frames. That's a 6-month and that's a 3-month. But it came up and created that lower high, right? That's a lower high. That's a liquidity grab, just like it was at the all-time highs up here. Liquidity grab or whatever, and lower high. Failure to break out to the previous high, and then the market rejected, and we continued to drop. The market continued to crash. That is the COVID crash, right? So we have done the exact same thing as Bitcoin has done before the crash. So, you take that whatever way you want. It may be time to protect yourself and to don't take on too much risk or whatever. But if you want more help on it, come on in, check us out in our live trading room. The link is below in the description, and we will be following this very, very carefully, diligently, and it's a very, very critical time in the market. There's a lot of people are overly bullish at the moment, and the market may not be ready. So I just want to put that out there. Very, 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 very important, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Short and sweet. I think I think the chart charts pictures can speak 1,000 words or whatever that saying is, and that was a 3-day chart, wasn't it? I think on this, I just want to leave this here because I think people need to see this. I think people need to be aware that we may be on the cusp of a crash. We do not have a crystal ball. We can only read the charts. We can only assess it, follow it. And, trading for 17 years, there is no crystal ball. You need to assess it. You need to manage the risk. And trading is a game of probabilities. And if the white moving average breaks here, Sorry, I'm on the wrong time frame there. I think that must have been a daily chart, because I need that white moving average on the price, because once that breaks, if we get stuck below that, well, be prepared for a potential flush, right? You can see where it's going to flush to. It's pretty clear and pretty obvious. You're gonna, if it's going to flush, it's going to flush on here. There's, you can just drag this across. You can drag it the whole way across there if you want, but into these moving averages down here, and then it'll, you can see what happened there. There was actually, if you really want to do something like that, you could draw your wedge. Then look at your wedge. Bitcoin drew a perfect wedge down here to break out from. Is Sol starting to create that similar identical wedge? Maybe I shouldn't say identical, but there is a formation of it here. If this does drop, well, we are in that wedge pattern, just like Bitcoin was in there. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Some food for thought. It's good to be realistic in the market. There's no point having fluff and smoke and mirrors and stuff. We all need to know what the market is going to do, and and protect ourselves and protect our capital. We work hard for it, so you want to protect it. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Come on and check us out. See us in the live trading room and hit me up, send me a message, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.